Exhale, tap the right knee to the right elbow. Exhale, tap the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, bend at the elbows, chaturanga. Hey, welcome to class and thank you for joining me. Today we're going to flow through a slow and strong Vinyasa flow where we'll be holding poses anywhere between 3 and 10 breaths long. So it is going to get quite challenging. When you're ready, let's meet at the back of our mat in Tadasana. In Tadasana, evenly distribute your weight throughout your feet. Lengthen out through your spine and reach up through the crown of your head. Now turn your torso right and then left, and then let your arms sway. This is a common practice or movement that's practiced in Qigong. Let's all meet back in Tadasana, and on your next inhale, reach your arms up and over your head, interlace all of your fingers except your index fingers. Let your index fingers be pressing against one another. Take a deep inhale, exhale as you move your arms towards the right to feel a stretch in the left side body. On your next inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, send your arms to the left. Breathe into the stretch in the right side body. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen out through the spine, hands come to the shins. Exhale, fold. You can bend generously in the knees here to avoid overstretching into the hamstrings. From here, grab your right outer foot with your left hand. Inhale, reach the right arm straight up and over the head. Gaze at the right thumb and breathe. Exhale, release. Grab the left outer foot with your right hand. Inhale, reach the left arm straight up and over the head. Exhale, release, and walk your hands down onto the mat and meet me in a downward dog. Since this is the first downward dog of class, you can pedal out your heels, shift your hips left and right, or do anything else that you might need in this moment. Slowly lower your knees down onto the mat and let's meet in a tabletop position. Let's do a quick wrist warm up here. So stack your shoulders above your wrists, your hips above your knees, and tuck your toes under. And let's make circles around the wrists for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now point your fingertips to the long edge of your mat. Shift forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now point your fingertips towards your knees. Shift forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now point your fingertips back towards the front of your mat and then bring the right top of your hand down onto the mat and then make fists with the right hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do the other side. Left top of the hand comes down to the mat. Make fists with the left hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come onto your heels. Shake out the hands. From here, let's meet back in a tabletop position. Shift forward and lower your chest and your chin down onto the mat. Let your hips hover. And then inhale as you lower your hips. Untuck your toes and lift your chest for Bhujangasana. Activate your quads and reach out through your toes. Exhale, lower the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Do 2 more on your own. Let's meet back on our tummy. Tuck your toes under. Take a deep inhale as you press yourself up into a plank. And then send the hips up and back for downward dog. In your downward dog, press your hands into the mat and evenly distribute your weight throughout your hands. Engage your quads and send your heels down towards your mat. Gaze at your navel. Let's take 5 slow deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. On your next inhale, reach your right leg straight up and back for a 3-legged dog. And then bend at the right knee and stack the right hip over the left. Make circles with the knee if you want. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to a 3-legged dog. Take a deep inhale. Exhale as you step the right foot outside the right hand for Sanchalasana, lizard pose. From here, let's pulse the hips up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower the left knee. Bend the left leg and grab the outside edge of your left foot with your right hand, and then extend the leg away from you. Relax the left thigh and pull the foot into your glute for a thigh stretch. Release the foot, come back to a lizard pose, and then inhale as you reach the right leg back and up for a three-legged dog. On your next exhale, tap the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, back to a three-legged dog. And on your next exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Lower the left heel onto your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up and over your head for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. In your Warrior 1, stack your right knee above your right heel. Press into the outer edge of your back foot. Reach up through your arms and gaze at your hands. Let's hold here for 3 more breaths. On your next exhale, your hands come back down to the mat. Inhale, reach the right leg straight up and back for three-legged dog. On your next exhale, tap the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, back to a three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. And on your next exhale, set the right foot between the hands. Lower the back heel. Inhale, come back to a Warrior 1. On your next inhale, reach your right arm forward and your left arm back for Warrior 2. Gaze over your right middle finger. On your next inhale, reverse your warrior by reaching your right arm up and bringing the left hand anywhere on the left leg. Gaze at the right hand and breathe. Bring the hands to the heart and straighten your right leg and bend into the left for Skandasana. You can move the right toes, left and right. Stretch into the various hamstrings. press yourself back up. Place your hands back onto the mat and inhale as you reach the right leg up and back for a three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee taps the right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. And on your next exhale, lower the left heel down and extend the right leg off the left side of your mat for fallen triangle. Gaze at your left hand and breathe. Keep pressing the mat away from you with your right hand here to avoid collapsing into the right shoulder. On your next exhale, tap your right shoulder with your left hand. Inhale, reach the arm back up. Exhale, tap the shoulder. Inhale, reach the arm back up. Exhale, tap the shoulder. Inhale, reach back up. Do two more on your own. Let's meet back in falling triangle. Then lower your left hand back down onto the mat. And then step your right foot next to your left for a plank pose. In your plank, evenly distribute your weight throughout your hands. Press the mat away from you to round into your upper back and externally rotate your upper arms so your biceps are facing the front of the mat. Let's hold here for 5 slow, deep breaths. On your next inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend at the elbows, chaturanga. Make sure that your elbows are tracking directly behind your shoulders. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Great job. Let's do the other side. Inhale as you reach your left leg straight up and back for a three-legged dog. Bend at the left knee. Stack the left hip over the right. And then make circles with the left knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back to a three-legged dog. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Set the left foot outside the left hand for a lizard lunge. Let's pass the hips up and down here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the back knee. Bend at the right knee. And then grab the outer edge of your right foot with your left hand. Extend your foot away from you for a nice shoulder stretch. Relax your thigh and then pull the right foot into your glutes. Release the right foot. Come back into lizard lunge. And then inhale, reach your left leg straight up and back for a three-legged dog. Exhale, tap the left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot comes between the hands. Lower the right heel onto the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up and over the head for warrior one. Exhale, lower the hands back down onto the mat. Inhale, reach the left leg straight up and back for a three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee taps the left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Inhale, meet me in a warrior one. On your next inhale, reach your left. You can either get or close down your eyes to go deeper into your meditation. I'm sure things are starting to get quite challenging for you. They're starting to get quite challenging for me too. Just keep breathing slowly in and out through the nose. On your next inhale, reverse to warrior. Move the hands to the heart, extend the left leg, bend at the right for Skandasana. Move the toes left and right if you want to. Press yourself back up. Hands come back down to the mat. Inhale as you reach the left leg straight up and back. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend. On your next exhale, lower your right heel and extend the left foot off the right edge of your mat for fallen triangle. Press the mat away from you with your left hand and gaze at your right. On your next exhale, tap your left shoulder with your right hand. Inhale, reach the arm back up. Exhale, tap the shoulder. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Tap the shoulder. Inhale, extend, do 2 more on your own. And from here, lower your right hand back down to the mat and step your left foot next to your right for a plank. Let's hold here for a few moments. Keep breathing slowly in and out through the nose. On your next inhale, shift forward, bend at the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. On your next inhale, reach the right leg straight up and back. Exhale, tap the left elbow. Shift the knee over to the right elbow. Back over to the left. Back over to the right. And then set the right knee behind the right wrist for pigeon pose. Make sure your right knee is closer to the edge of your mat than your hip. So you want your right knee to be at about 2 o'clock in relation to your hip, and that is to protect the knee joint. Inhale, look up. Exhale, lower the forehead down to the mat. If you want a bit more of a stretch, you can extend your arms ahead of you and then walk them off the right side of your mat for a side stretch in the left body. Come back through center. Press yourself back up and then lower your right glute onto the mat. Swing your left leg around and then try to bring your right knee or your left knee above your right for the cow face. Inhale, lengthen out through your spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Do a few more on your own. I don't know about you, but this feels really good for me in my left outer glute. Now bring the left sole of your foot straight down onto the ground. Bring your left hand behind you. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over the head. Exhale, place the right elbow outside the left knee for spinal twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. On each inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, twist and gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. On your next inhale, release. Bring your hands down beside you. Roll onto your right shin. Slide your left knee closer to your right. Create a good foundation with the hands. Tuck the right toes under. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, send the hips up and back for a modified down dog. If this is too much in the hamstring, then feel free to bend in the right knee. Exhale, come back to a regular down dog. Inhale, reach the left leg straight up and back for three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee taps the right elbow. Shift the knee over to the left elbow. Back over to the right elbow. Back over to the left. And then set the left knee behind the left wrist for pigeon. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, fold. Feel that delicious stretch in the outer left glute. Again, if you want, you can extend your arms away from you and then walk them off the left side of your mat for a stretch in the right side body. Breathe into the stretch and enjoy. Walk the hands back towards the front of your mat. Push yourself back up and then lower the left glute. Swing your right leg around and then try to stack your right knee over your left. Doesn't matter if they're not perfectly aligned, mine aren't either. Gaze forward, inhale, lengthen out through the spine, exhale, fold. And make sure that you're not feeling any discomfort in your knees in this posture. If you are, then please come out of the posture, or bring your right foot closer to your left knee, which should ease the tension. Now bring the right sole of your foot down onto the mat. Bring your right arm onto the mat behind you, or your right hand. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, elbow comes outside the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist, gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, twist and gaze over the shoulder. Do a few more on your own. And in case you're wondering, I'm filming in is the Botanical Gardens in Cape Town, South Africa. This place is one of my absolute favorites. Release the twist. Shift forward to come onto your left knee. Slide the right knee closer to your left. Create a strong foundation with your hands. Tuck the toes under. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Send the hips up and back for this modified down dog. Lower your right foot down onto the mat and come into a regular down dog. Start to walk your feet behind your hands, and then lower the hips for a yogi squat. Bring the hands to the heart in a prayer mudra and lengthen out through your spine. I like to shift left and right and forward and back in the yogi squat, just to stretch into the ankles a little bit more. Good job. release, and sit your glutes back down onto the mat. And let's meet in Navasana, boat pose. So you can do the variation where your knees are bent at 90 degrees, or if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can straighten your legs. So choose your variation and let's hold for 5 slow deep breaths. And make sure that the lower back is straight in this posture. Exhale, release the legs down, good job. Inhale, reach the arms up and over the head. Exhale, reach for the feet. It's perfectly fine if you can't grab your feet. You can also just rest your hands on your shins. Either way, keep your feet active by pulling the toes back towards you. Inhale, release, and then exhale, lower yourself down onto your back. Draw the right knee into the chest, give the knee a bit of a squeeze, and then shift the hips over to the right, and then lower the knee off the left side of your mat. If you want, you can bend at the left knee and then grab the left foot with your right hand for an additional thigh stretch. Release the left foot, come back through center. Lower the right leg next to the left, and then draw the left knee into the chest. Give it a bit of a squeeze. Shift the hips over to the left, and then lower the knee to the right. Again, you can grab the right foot with the left hand if you want a thigh stretch. Exhale, release, come back through center. Bring the heels close to your hips. Bring the arms beside you. Inhale, reach the hips up as high as you can. And pull the heels towards your back. Exhale, lower your back down into the mat, one vertebra at a time. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Thank yourself for taking the time to practice and love and appreciate your body. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. Set the heels to the corners of your mat. Bring your arms beside you with your palms facing up. And close down the eyes for Savasana. Slowly bring some movement back into the fingers and the toes. Keep your eyes closed as you roll over onto one side. And then press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands anywhere that's comfortable for you. Lengthen out through your spine. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and slightly lower your chin. Let's take just 1 or 2 minutes to observe our breath. Meditation is a crucial part of a well-rounded yoga practice, and in fact the movement practice is solely geared towards allowing us to sit in meditation more comfortably. So let's just take a few moments here to observe our breath and come deeply into the present moment. When you're ready, blink open the eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope it gave you what you needed. And if you enjoyed class, please consider supporting the channel by liking the video, leaving a comment, and subscribing. I post 3 new videos every single week, so if you'd like to continue practicing with me, you can click the link in the description to take a look at my channel and all of the other videos I've created for you. Once again, thanks so much for practicing with me. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.